Hi, welcome back to Hot Flash Divas. Some of my fans have been kind enough to let me know that apparently I skipped chapter 31. I read chapter 31. That doesn't mean I got it posted, and I appreciate you telling me because I wouldn't want you to miss chapter 31. The title of that chapter is Moving On. On April 1st, I opened my eyes and told myself it was time to stop being a fool and to move into the world. I'll admit, the thought of stepping out of my home and into the dating scene made me want to climb into my clothes hamper and lower the lid. I contemplated the situation and decided to take dance lessons. Dancing is in my genes, so I felt frustrated because my family couldn't afford lessons when I was younger, and Todd refused to keep his promise to learn to dance. As a child, I was the kid who bounced to the music and whirled my way around the floor. A nearby dance studio located in an ugly brown building offered free introductory West Coast swing lessons. An eager student, I go to a lesson ready to train my body to obey me. To my complete surprise, it often didn't. The instructor, Shane, was a middle-aged guy shaped like an apple on two popsicle sticks. His baby face combined with a full head of dark hair helped to belie his age. When he could tear himself away from his laptop, he would give a dance lesson. The class was a mixture of ages and sexes, with the youngest being teenagers. A pattern soon established itself during the Wednesday night lessons. Guys would be on one side, gals on the other, facing each other. Shane would stand in the middle and demonstrate the pattern to the men and have them practice numerous times. Next, the ladies were given their steps and allowed to practice a few times. I asked the lady next to me, does Shane think we're smarter, or does he feel we're unimportant because we aren't leading? She shrugged. When Shane felt satisfied that the men were ready, he would have the student choose a partner. He always picked a perky teen. We lined up facing our partners. Mine was an acne-speckled 16-year-old who tugged at his oversized jeans between patterns. Several tries to execute the pattern, and Shane would yell, "Rotate!" I walked to my right to greet my next partner. When Shane paired with young girls, he smiled, exuding attentive charm as he crooned compliments and encouragement. When paired with a lady his age, he assumed a bored expression and sighed before he barked critical directives. This negative behavior is what he did with me. Sigh, you need to wait until I lead you to come. If you offered a discernible lead, I might be able to follow, I thought. No, your steps are too long. After 2 attempts at the pattern with him, my face felt hot from humiliation, and I wanted to introduce his manhood to my dance shoes. After the lesson, I joined a group of Shane's rejectees over in the corner. While removing my shoes, I discussed my frustration with the other middle-aged ladies. Do y'all feel like Shane treats us different than the younger girls? I asked as I struggled with the easy release buckle on my left shoe. Susan rolled her eyes. It's not your imagination. If he was any more rude to me, I might run over him with my minivan. A titter rolled through the group. We all glanced at Shane, who was smiling down at a teen barely past statutory rape age. I wondered if that very moment my cohorts were imagining him laid out in a parking lot with tire tracks on his white golf shirt. Ginger shook her head. I'm not interested in him, but he could at least act professionally. Natalie eased her shoe off and rubbed her foot. I heard he's dating a woman in her 20s with kids. I wonder if she knows he's down here flirting with anyone under the age of 25. Susan shoved her Capicios into a shoe bag. Probably not. It won't last. She'll figure it out someday. For her sake, I hope it's sooner than later. What do you think, Doc? Natalie stood and stretched her arms over her head. Yeah, what's your diagnosis? I rose and clasped my hands in front of me, assuming the haughty pose of a snotty academic. I cleared my throat with authority and tried not to grin. Ladies, you're observing the behavior of an insecure male who needs the constant attention of young women to reassure him that he's still attractive and not an old fart. That's the long version. Laughter exploded out of Ginger. Everyone across the room turned to look, then returned to their conversations. What's the short version? Ginger asked, still giggling. He's a cad. I picked up my dance bag and turned to look at my companions. Anyone interested in food? Dancing makes me hungry. Everyone had husband or kids waiting for her at home. Everyone but me. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you giving comments, sharing, subscribing. All those things are appreciated. Please stay safe and stay well. And remember, just because some things are opening up doesn't mean that COVID-19 is not raging across the nation. It's still not safe. Have a great day.